Dang it. I might just have to leave it like this. Sorry. Can't get it to stay straight. Oh well. There's no way to adjust it either. Hi Melanie, how are you? Sorry it's a little dark. I'm not getting it how I want it to be. I should have like done a test run in the middle of the night. Oh well. Oh. All right, well, this is not going my way. All right, well, I think I'm gonna just turn it to the side where I know it'll stay still and it'll just look weird because I can't get it to turn the other way. So, it'll just look really strange while I'm kitting up. Yeah, right, that's true. That is very true. Oh, trying to see if I can, oh, drop my sticker. Give it a couple more minutes to see if anybody else is gonna join us or not before I start. So is it, what time is it there for you, Melanie? I'm just curious. I know everybody's got like different times. Oh, yeah, same here. Okay. Yeah. So you're in, Melanie, you're in Canada? Because I'm down in Florida. Ah. Must be nice up there during autumn. That's what I miss. We don't get autumn down here. We get hot and then hot. And I'm from New York originally, upstate New York, and I miss that. I think what I'm going to try to do next is play around with a couple of those streaming apps to see if I can, yeah, a lot more winter for sure. I'm going to play around with a couple streaming apps to see if I can get those to work any differently than the YouTube lives to see. Who knows? Because I'm using my phone. Yeah, I looked at StreamYard, but because I don't use a laptop, I'm using my phone. The app they have is only for guests, so I don't know if that's just for like a laptop or a PC. But I'll figure it out. I'll play around with a couple of them and see which one works best, or you know, if it's easier to maneuver than YouTube, because I know that Mushmallow is having trouble with like when she does her lives, like the orientation as well. So, well, that's what I read this morning when I was looking to see if I should download one. That's what I read when I went to look for the app. It said it was only for guests. So who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting some washi tape down on my containers, because I am gonna be kitting up the night owl that I got from Outdoor Tide as a product review package. It's 40 colors, and the symbols are really hard to read, as I showed on my channel for the legend. So I'm just gonna label my containers 1 through 40, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna try to section or use some of the release papers that I have. I have some white release papers, and I haven't gotten my holiday ones yet, which are the ones I did get Diamond Painting with Jack's release paper, and Craftiest Kristen's release paper from Bee's Crafty Corner. My other ones, which I got that are for Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, and a couple other ones, they won't be here till early in the week this week. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting myself together here and hopefully figure this out. I went grocery shopping this morning and stopped by Michael's craft store. Do you guys have Michael's up in Canada? Because I think they show Canadian prices on the box. Because I wanted to try to find, they've got some of their Christmas make market stuff out, and I wanted to see if I could find the pens. They have a set of pens that you can, but they didn't have them, or I couldn't find them. But I did look online, and if I ordered it, I could pick it up from my local store today. But when I went in there to look, I couldn't find them. So I don't know if they keep stock like in the back, if that happens or not. I'm not sure. See, just want to make sure it's not too dark. Got my iPad on too, but I didn't want to put the overhead light on because the overhead light puts way too much glare on the canvas. Oh no. I actually like to order stuff online from them, honestly, and just go in the store and pick it up, because there's always like a discount for ordering something online. When I looked down at the app today, if you ordered it online but picked it up in the store, it was 30% off. So that's what I did when I got the Make Market Halloween kits. I did that to save myself some money. What canvas are you working on right now, Melanie? I'm curious. You and I did a couple of the same canvases, I think, if I remember correctly. We both did that Maleficent canvas from AliExpress. Can you believe we did? I'll tell you, Melanie, my mom, it's Halloween. Oh, I have several Dreamers Designs canvases, but I haven't worked on one yet. And I think it's just because I haven't chosen to do them. I have a couple that I didn't even open yet. So I decided when I was reorganizing or redecorating, I moved my workspace for my job because I work from home, and I wanted my desk where I had my love seat, and I was going to move the love seat over, and then my diamond paintings needed to be moved, and I realized I have too much, way too many. So I decided I'm going to try to not buy any more diamond paintings. I might even try to get through to like the beginning of the year. I don't know, but I really do need not to have so many canvases because it's like taking over my life. Yeah, right? You and I do a lot of similar canvases or the same canvases. Great minds think alike. Yeah, but I'm going to try to, as I said, slow down. I'm also trying to remind myself why I started the channel, right? It was to kind of just share my love of diamond painting with people because I don't have many friends that like to craft that are local to me. So, yeah, that was why I started the channel. So I'm just trying to get back to what makes me feel good. Right? That's how I feel. Like I have probably enough to get me through the next, I don't know, probably several years of my life, at least. So I'm going to try, even though I really want to try one of the new Raven Diamond Art kits, since she changed the canvases and the sticker pages, it's just going to have to wait. And since my birthday's in the beginning of January, that could be like a treat for myself. I'm still going to get myself off canvas stuff like coasters and, you know, partials and whatever, because I do participate in Jack's Partial Tuesdays, and I like to do coasters. Oh yeah, with that shipping, I bet. I just had some Craft Buddy Disney 100 cards mailed to me, and the shipping for that was I think $7, which is a lot for shipping, as you know. And so I made sure that when I purchased enough packs where like it almost seemed okay, even though it wasn't. Yeah. But I am going to focus on getting some more accessories. Like I've started collecting, well, not collecting. I don't want to be a pen collector, but I do like to have many different pens to choose from. And honestly, I never thought I would want like a, you know, a custom made pen. But now I have several. Okay, so I'm gonna just open up my packet, and then I've got some stickers. I'm just, as I said, gonna write the number down and then put them in the kits. Hopefully, I should have put them in order before we started, but I did not, so. Oh well, I've got time. And even if I end up on here, if somebody's gotta go, that's all right by myself. Trying to learn how to do this. It always looks so fun when somebody else is doing it. Like when I watch Mushy do hers, I'm like, oh, that looks like a lot of fun. I don't know how fun it is really, but but I should try at least. 40, 11, 31, 22. I'm gonna try to just get them in a little bit of order. Yeah, that's pretty much why I did it, but I don't know if when will be the next time I order from them. We'll see. I mean, I want to finish that. I want to try to finish that sticker book, but I also see that there are some trading, on Facebook there's like a swap or a trading or a selling page. Min's from True Vampire Crafts was able to finish her book using that. So and she's super nice, and very helpful, like when I had questions about it. She actually used to live down here near where I was, but then, no, not that we ever met because I met her after she had already moved, but yeah, I think she was like I say this, she would have been like one of those people I would have want to hang out with once in a while because she seems like my kind of people. She doesn't like a lot of people. I'm not like outgoing until like I'm comfortable with you, and then I can open up about life, but I'm trying to get better about that. It's not an easy process to make friends. Hey Tanya, how are you? Tanya, how's the weather up where you are today? My sister and her fiance are at some motorcycle ride, I think in New York City. Ooh, pagan festival. That sounds fun. Went to a Renaissance fair once with my friend, and she thought I was crazy because I walked around eating the little turkey leg. But that was like my goal, to go there and have the turkey leg. I was like pretty easy to like entertain. All I wanted was a turkey leg and to walk around. Trying to get these in some semblance of an order. Is it expensive to get in? I don't know if they have pagan festivals down here. I would be interested to find out. I know they were Renaissance fair. Oh my gosh, that turkey leg was really good. And other people were doing it too, so I didn't feel out of place. One year we went to, when my sister lived here, we went to Disney for Thanksgiving. My brother-in-law, my sister, and the girls and I got myself a turkey leg because I didn't want to miss having turkey. Oh, they did. Oh, fantastic. Free is always good. Okay, I think I got it somewhat organized, but not really. Oh, I should have done it this way. It's okay. It's okay. I'm always a little backwards and discombobulated. Story of my life. Tanya, what canvas are you working on right now? I asked Melanie the same thing. It was actually in the 70s here this morning. It's gonna heat right back up, but that's okay. It's Florida, it's supposed to be hot. Oh, that one looks cool. But you know what it is for me, since I don't have children, I didn't get that one. That would be a cool one I could have probably done for my mom or one of my sisters. But yeah, I am definitely going to be doing a tarot card event in February. I'm just kind of trying to think of some cool names for like the event, and then I'm gonna try and get get myself maybe get with Galaxy and see if she can make you know, a sticker or something like that, and maybe like send participant stickers. Just to say thank you. Because I really, you know, I'm really appreciative of everyone, and I'm always one that likes to try to give. It's in my nature. Oh, you're almost done with that, right? If I remember right, like what I saw on Facebook, you're almost done. Oh, I don't remember what suggestion you gave me either, because I've been trying to write some down. Oh no, about halfway. Okay. Okay. And are you two, when Mushy does her event next month, are you gonna participate in her little the little different oh gosh, what's it called? Like the different oh dang it, my brain's misfiring. The little game or whatever that she's gonna play like each day or whatever. There's gonna be like a different thing to do with your canvas. You guys gonna play along with that? I am. I am. Oh yes, challenges. Yeah. Girl, my brain is just, sometimes it's just like, what's the word? What's the word? Yes, challenges. Yes, I'm really excited about that. I'm really looking forward to doing that, actually. I'm gonna, when I kit up that canvas, I haven't even started kitting it up yet, because I want to wait, because I have to wait for my release papers, the Dark and Creepy diamond painting release paper I got from Bees, so that I can use those blocks as my sectioning for the canvas. But I'm probably going to throw a couple of Diamond Painting with Jacks and Craftiest Kristens on there too. And I got a couple more of the Halloween release papers too. But I'm sure yeah. And this one I'm actually going to use as like my when I'm not doing the challenges. Yeah. Yeah, me too. This one is going to be the one I start off with first as like my in-between. And then I got a canvas from Make Your Own Wall Art, all AB squares, which I will do as like my second one, just in case. Because I tend to diamond paint really fast. I think I'm like you. Oh, don't tell Mushy, but I did buy some pink. They are pink. Yeah, one of them I bought. The release papers was pink. Well, I'm not going to be the only one that's going to have some pink stuff. I'm sure Kristen's got that completely taken care of. Oh yeah. I so far from Rokari, I have purchased baby Beetlejuice. Um, and I haven't kitted it up yet. I want to so bad, and it would have been perfect to do when Beetlejuice came out, or like to have going, but I didn't think about it, and oh well. I'll get to it at some point. But there's a couple other ones I want to get too. Yeah. Yeah, the canvas that I'm gonna do for her event, actually for next month's event, is actually one I had custom made. I don't know if either one of you watch wrestling at all. Yeah, yeah, Tanya, you're probably right, and they do look gorgeous. Beetlejuice, I didn't get any special drills, and I should have, but that's all right. I figured the next canvas that I get, for sure, I'm gonna ask for some. Oh no. Yeah. Melanie, I know I'm saying your name wrong because I need to have the French in my voice. I can't say anything right, even when I try to speak Spanish. How costly is the shipping? I'm just curious. But getting back to my canvas, the one that I'm gonna do for the Horror Crush event, if either of you watch like wrestling, WWE, there was a wrestler that went by the name Bray Wyatt. He had like split personality almost, so he had like a Mr. Rogers ish type character, and then he had his other, I'm gonna say like alter ego or other personality, which was the Fiend. And unfortunately, the man that portrayed this character passed away. I want to say over a year ago now. He ended up having an issue with his heart. Had gotten COVID, and they found that he had an issue with his heart, and passed away. And he was only in his 30s, but I've just found him so fascinating, like his character work. So I did get a custom made of like a split face. So it's the Mr. Rogers type character, and the other side of the face is the Fiend. Yeah, I've been watching it. Well, my whole life, I almost want to say. I got my parents watched it, and then of course one of my nephews was and still is very into it. He's married with kids now, and he wanted everything John Cena, which, oh, whatever. But yeah, so I chose that canvas, one, to kind of honor this man. Ooh, that sounds expensive. I mean, I mailed out to the two folks that won the giveaway for my the two folks. One lived here in Florida, and the other one lived in Virginia, and one of them was $6 American to mail, and the other one was almost 12. So yeah, I don't understand why everything has to be so expensive, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. I helped my sister with my nephews a lot, and one of them that was his thing. That's what he wanted to watch. That's what we watched, and so It's okay. Now I think it's just more force of habit more than anything, and I really don't follow it for the stories or anything anymore. It's just noise in the background, pretty much, which is like almost all of my TV watching. Because usually I'm diamond painting, and I've got either YouTube on or, you know, a streaming service, listening to a true crime documentary. Thought that didn't stick to my finger for a second. You like that color? That's pretty. You guys see that? It's pretty. Ooh. Probably should have used my Fantasy Sparkles kit up, but I didn't. The little containers. Every time I use it, I crack myself up because I do something screwy with it. I don't know. Have the hardest time. Do either of you get to go apple picking soon? I used to like to do that up in New York when I lived up there. I always say New York has the best apple cider. We used to go to the fair. Well, I was on the other side of the state, Tanya. Oh, no way. That is terrible. Allergic to apples. Oh. We used to go to the fair, the Columbia County Fair, because that was the county I was from. We would stop at this one place and get fresh apple cider from like one of the booths. I want to say it was something like $1 or something for a cup. So good. Oh no. I have an allergy to bees, which I gotta carry an EpiPen, but yeah. I've been allergic to those since, I don't know, was I 4 or 5? Something like that. I can even remember getting stung when I had to go to the hospital. Yeah, I remember I was watching Craftiest Kristen, and when she was talking about like if food allergies are just really bad now, or you know, because I remember when we were kids, like the alternate, if you didn't want to eat the school lunch, was peanut butter and jelly. Like that's what you got. Yeah, that's true. It's true, Melanie. Allergies are not fun. Ooh. So you do have to be extremely careful, even when like you're buying like almost anything, because if they've got like any kind of, is it even like yeah, you'd even have to be careful with like making sure like the flour that's used and all that stuff. Oh, good grief. no. Oh, wow. So if you end up with a cold and they tell you to take something to help with the cough, do they have to get you like a prescription then? I can remember when I was younger, there was this stuff, it was prescription that my mom would get and it was called Quiberon. Oh gosh, it was the most disgusting thing. I can remember how that tasted. Ugh, it would make you want to throw up. It was so gross. But I guess what's the alternative when you're sick? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. My skin I used to get really bad eczema when I lived up in New York just because of, well, the cold weather, and I had sensitive skin. Since I moved to Florida, I haven't had any eczema breakouts, and it's likely just, well, I'm in shorts a lot, but I don't know if it was just the change or what. But I often wonder, like, when it's gonna come back. That was the worst. My sister actually has the opposite. When she was down here in Florida, she would get the eczema patches, and now that she's back in New York, they're not nearly as severe. Oh, well, that's good, because I would get it on my arms, Tanya, on my legs. It wasn't just my elbows. It would be up my arm, and I would get it on a couple places on my face. It would be on my legs. Terribly itchy. I had to actually go to a dermatologist to prescribe me like a steroid cream to help me get rid of it. Gosh, I'm trying to think, like, it was called Elicone cream. Now I guess they don't even make that anymore. Perhaps it's deemed unsafe. And I couldn't use it on my face, which made sense, but yeah. Do you guys have anything else planned for today? Or just kind of chilling at home and diamond painting, cleaning, you know, all that adult stuff that nobody likes to do or nobody wants to do. Well, I got a couple more adulting things to do when I get done here today before I can diamond paint. I used to tell my nieces and nephews not to be, oh, very cool. I used to tell my nieces and nephews, not, you know, we're always in a hurry to grow up, right? I can't wait to be an adult. I told them, don't be in a hurry. It's not any fun. And one of my nieces tell me she understands what I mean now. Yeah, Melanie, that's one of the things I need to do. I need to vacuum. I need to fold the laundry that's sitting on my bed. I have washed my sheets and blankets, and they need to be back on the bed. And if time permits, I need to sweep and mop, but if not, I can do that tomorrow when I get home from work or Monday. Yeah, right? Good grief. I told them I didn't know how good I had it when Mom and Dad were paying all the bills and I didn't have to worry about anything. That's a pretty decent age difference for your kids, Tanya. It's the one thing I wish I had done when I was younger, and now it's of course not a possibility, but I always wish I had had children, but I didn't. I got to help my sister with her boys and my other sister with her girls. And I'm glad I did, because see here. Oh, there's 24. Oh, getting myself distracted now. Yeah. Coming up in November, I will have been doing this YouTube thing for well, you know, that you'd be a monster, or because of your age. Why would you be a monster because of your age? Women have children later and later now. I'm not advocating for you to have more children. I'm just saying that women are having kids in their 40s, some in their 50s. I mean, I am in my late 40s. Well, I can't have kids. I had a hysterectomy, but I didn't meet Jamie until I was at my boyfriend. No, that's not necessarily true. That's, I think, just people just being nuts. You have an increased risk when you have... That's true. And honestly, yeah, no. People shouldn't say that. They just want to believe what they want to believe. People be nuts. But if I could go back and kind of do things a little bit different, not that I would want to have had children with any of my boyfriends in my 20s, but I didn't meet Jamie until I was 39, and we didn't really talk about it, and then I started having issues, and it became an impossibility to have a biological child. And then now I feel like adoption or whatever, because I am in my late 40s, would be even harder. Yeah, well. Oh, well, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But I've often said, like, if things don't work out with Jamie, like, I'm done. Hey, Annette, how are you? I was so, I saw that you had gotten those pens from Michael's for the holidays. Oh, that's okay. I messed up with the other one, and I had just, the other live, and I had to start a new one. So that's probably why you didn't get, like, that's probably my fault. So I saw where you had gotten the holiday pens from Make Market, from Michael's, and I went to Michael's today to look for them, and I couldn't find them in the store. But if I ordered them online, I could get them from the store. It's crazy. Have you tried those pens yet? I'm curious, Annette. That's crazy, right? Like if I, and that's what I think, that's what I was telling Melanie. I think it's just they probably keep a stock for people that order online, but they weren't out in the store. They had the putty, they had the cards. They didn't have any canvases, but again, you could get canvases picked up the same day within like an hour. I don't understand it. What canvas are you working on, Annette? Are you Oh yeah, I go in between liking the thick single placers and the thin ones, because I did get 2 thin ones from Diamond Art Club. But for like multi-placing, I like the thicker ones. Oh, that is such a pretty canvas, Annette. I got I have a couple of her Hannah Lynn's from DAC. And then I got a couple of her canvases from Art and Soul, which I'm excited about. But I'm going to save the spooky doll one that I just got and not show it on the channel. I think that's the canvas I'm going to do when Jack and I do our combo event in March. Because it's going to be spooky and ooky. It's a round drill, right, Annette? The one that you have? Oh, what I'm kitting up right now, I got the Night Owl. It's a tarot card. It was a product review package that I received from Outdoor Tide. So it's gonna be the one I do in between the challenges next month that Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting is gonna do for her Horror Crush event. Figured since then I could show everybody how it worked up and the outcome. And it's got an owl in it, and the owl's wearing glasses, and the only thing missing from that owl is a cup of coffee, and then you've got me. Because I love owls, and you know, got these darn glasses to see. So how's the weather up where you are, Annette? And also, I kind of know what Tanya does, but I'm not. Oh, 86. It's probably about that hot down here. Gonna ask you guys, but when you do like, do you guys section? Do you guys use release paper? Do you use parchment paper? Oh, it is warm, humid, the usual Florida weather. I'm ready for a cold front. I am ready for a cold front. You section, yeah. So the one that I'm working on now is only the second canvas that I've done actual sectioning with washi tape. And I actually don't know why I was so like not willing to try it before, because it's not bad. I was using parchment paper. Tanya. I could see that. I could see that for you. I'm like, none of my sections are ever even when I'm doing like the sectioning with the washi tape. That's funny. You like to live dangerously. That's 6. Uh, yeah, I've actually had to like, when I use like the X-Acto knife or whatever to like cut the section away, like sometimes the paper, like the clear covering like doesn't cut even though, oh gosh, I get so mad. And I'm like, this is so frustrating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eyeball mine too. I'm gonna have to see though, coming up, how it goes. I actually, Melanie, around like my borders, I actually use masking tape or painter's tape, and it seems to work pretty decent. I use like washi tape for like my containers and whatever, but that's about it. I'm gonna ask too, what are your favorite places to buy your canvases from? Licensed and or otherwise. No, what do you use when you section then, Annette? That too I'm gonna ask. Like, what do you use? You don't use the X-Acto knife. What do you use? Yeah. Well, you know, Tanya, I like Raven Diamond Art for sure. See, I have that, and I tried it. Where is it? I have it somewhere. I have one of those somewhere here on this, in this area, and I tried it, and then it still didn't cut straight. Oh, you use scissors? Okay. Yeah. I like, you know, I get Raven Diamond Art, and I've only gotten one Rokari, but I will say, like for budget, like if I'm gonna like worry about like, or get budget friendly stuff, I will do Temu and AliExpress. Rhinestone Goddess, I do like her a lot too. I have several of her canvases. Like, I bought canvases from her back, was it in January? She did the buy 3 get 2 free, and fantastic prices, and she had so many images to pick from. I haven't purchased from one with the diamond art or Aura lower yet. I want to. Those are on my list of ones coming up that I would like to try. Because I haven't ordered from everywhere yet. And what do you guys use when you kit up? Do you use like the classified containers, Elizabeth Ward containers? Oh gosh, Art Dot or whatever it is. Like, what do you use? Oh, I haven't ordered from them either. I do know that Art and Soul, the first canvas that I bought from them, even though they've just recently changed how they ship. Like, I had bought that canvas in July, and it didn't get here until last week. And then the second canvas that I bought from them in August also arrived last week. So they changed how they were doing their shipping. Yeah, I use the Classify or the Elizabeth Ward knockoffs. They're my favorite to use. I don't know if any of you guys have seen, but Annette has done some enhancements to some of the Michaels little like small canvases, and her enhancements are fantastic. Honestly, like, since I'm gonna try to like lay off buying canvases because I have enough to last me, you know, years. Maybe I'll, well, in the next maybe, well, not for a little bit, but work on getting myself some more special drills. Yeah. Every time I watch you do those, I am like so amazed. Got a good eye for it too, Annette, like where you put them and stuff. Because usually if I enhance anything, what I do is I just put them with the regular drills and shake it up and let it fall, and wherever it goes on the canvas is where it goes when I pick it up with a pen. And I think I kind of got that idea from Diamond Painting with Jack. She did that, was it last year one time with something before I started my channel? Maybe, and I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. So tell me, what kind of snacks or like drinks do you guys consume when you're doing your diamond painting? I'm curious, because I normally will have, well, anywhere from water to some coffee to soda. Oh. Yeah. No, Annette does really good when she even tries to like possibly change the skin tones. It always looks pretty decent. Yeah, I've never like, yeah, I'm just like shake, shake, shake. Here we go. How's that look? Yeah. Like today I'm drinking, I made a coffee drink, so it's almond milk, vanilla almond milk, some Javi coffee concentrate, and some ice. And it's pretty good. The Javi is mocha flavored. It's really good. I'm trying to also cut down on my sugar intake, so, you know, one must do what one must do. Cold green tea sounds good too. Oh, really? Sometimes I'll eat dinner like off to the side and diamond paint. But of course, you know, like I make sure it's away from the canvas. Because like literally now I feel like I live, because my crafting area is actually my kitchen table. Because my crafting desk became my work desk when I started working from home. So anyway, like I'll just put it off to the side and like sit here and eat. Yeah, I love coffee, but I do know like I have to cut myself off at a certain point. Today is special, just to have a little coffee a little earlier. Well, I missed the last date night that Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting did. I try to drink extra coffee in the afternoon that day too, so I can stay up later. But Yeah, I missed the last, I think I missed the last two, which I feel really bad about because I don't want to miss them. I like reading everybody's stuff. Even though I don't type a lot in, I'm always there kind of listening. All right, I'm going to get these in order in just a second. I just want to throw the bags away. And then I'm going to number them in order. Ooh, yeah. I usually have 2 or 3 cups. Well, 2 to 3 cups in the morning when I'm working, and then I normally just switch to water. And I try to get. Sometimes I'll do like flavored water. Like I'll get like the little packets, like liquid IV, or there was this one that's like you just squirt in the water and it flavors it up pretty good. I've done that. 6, 7. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, love Dunkin' Donuts. They have a great coffee. I would be like in a lot of trouble if I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, worked in a gas station at Dunkin' Donuts. So do you guys decorate for Halloween or the fall? I started decorating my door, my front door to my apartment, and I got this little motion detector so that when the young people come, because we get our garbage picked up Sunday nights through Thursday nights, they start picking up garbage around 7. So what I've done is I put the little motion detector ghost outside my door, so when I go to pick my garbage up from the container, you know, it does the spooky noise. The one poor kid, he jumped the last time. I felt bad for like a second. I did. I felt bad for like a minute. And then I was like, he'll get over it. He's young. He's young. Oh, scared that poor kid is what I did. I might have to just do a little bit of rearranging. We'll see. Is it, Tanya? I like I have a lot of like pictures up of like my family and stuff around, so it's like I don't think there's like really a design to what like you know my aesthetic is. It's just pictures of family, and I keep my nutcrackers up. No, I don't have a Ring camera. I wish I did. That's my next thing that I'm gonna do, is get a Ring camera. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna get a Ring camera for my front door. That would be funny. But I don't, obviously not gonna be scaring that young man anytime soon. I don't think, unless he forgets my garbage again. But I do keep it on. Now he knows to be careful when he's coming up to my door. I did. I felt bad for like a second. Not even a second probably, but like, yeah, I was like, poor kid, I guess. All right, so what we're gonna, as I'm throwing things around now, because I'm trying to be funny. Yeah, I bet, Tanya. I can see that. All right, I'm just gonna see. It's too snug. I'm just gonna move some things around so it'll be a little bit easier for me to put these back in there, even if they're a little out of order. There we go. And then usually what I do after I kit up, and since I didn't do symbols because the symbols are like a little wonky, like, you know, I normally will do a sticker, but I didn't this time. I normally will take my lid and I will put a sticker on the lid to signify that I've kitted up a canvas using this particular kit. It's just a way for me to use the stickers I get. But I chose a little butterfly for this one. So, yep, got it kitted up now. And now I just probably need to figure out if I want to try to use release paper or if I just want to do like, so I think this is actually the release paper that I got from the Rokari kit, and I used it actually with some of my alien putty. Like, even though I keep the plastic on in there, sometimes I'll put a piece of release paper where the alien putty is to make sure it doesn't stick. Anyway, so I used one of those, but maybe I'll try, since it's got the orientation like this way, the drill field, the lettering, maybe put some of Jack and Kristen's paper down, but I wanted to make sure I save some for or maybe just do a little bit. I gotta move my iPad a little. And it won't be straight across because I don't lean forward. I end up moving the canvas around. But maybe I can figure out what I feel like halfway is. Oop, that's not straight. I do that all the time. There we go. Probably put some masking tape down too before I start at. I want Jack facing me. There you go. And Jack was so great when I was trying to order her papers from Bees. Like, she told me how, like what I needed to do, because I had to actually do like the custom paper. And she's like, "Oh, this is what you got to do," which was good because I did not know that. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is just kind of do it like this. Yeah, I guess I'll do it like that. And then just have this part of the section kind of up. There, and then I'll like be at least a start for it until I get my other release paper, which I should be getting from Bees either Monday or Tuesday this week according to the tracking. The purple I want to say is part of the hard putty. They have a Facebook group, and I know that they have, as I want to say, is it their cover photo or their background photo, actually the different kinds. That is from Make Your Own Wall Art. And honestly, Annette, he has this weekend on Etsy putty on sale. I don't want to say on sale, but he is offering putty at, I think it's $4.99 plus shipping. And it's called Clout, and he did that because someone on Etsy actually has started trying to sell his creation of alien putty. So yeah, all of my alien putties from Make Your Own Wall Art, I have a lot of it, probably too much. The one that's coming from Etsy, I bought the container, this container from Carissa's Craft Corner, and I just need one more to complete this container, this holder, putty holder. And it is a little bit deceiving because Mushy sent me a couple samples a while back, and I actually have the samples in a couple of the containers. I know I sent you a couple samples. I sent samples to Lynn Bondoc, and now she's purchased her own set. But yeah, I can't say enough about his alien putty. Like, yeah, I prefer like not the harder, drier stuff, but like purple seems to work really well for me. Mystery I really like a lot. Everybody's though has got their own kind of kind. You have to figure out what kind's gonna work best for you, and I just find that purple right now seems to be working best for me, and I don't know if that's gonna change based on, you know, weather or my mood. You know, as a middle-aged woman, I'm bound to change my mind sometimes, or just being a woman in general. But let me know, Annette, like if you want to try a couple more samples if you haven't bought any, and I can always send you some. I mean, I have plenty, and you know me, I like to share, and you know, it'd be my pleasure. So just let me know. You can always message me on Facebook or whatever, that's fine. No. Yeah, I don't know if you order from Etsy at all, but you might want to look at that just in case, because I think he's only doing it this weekend. So if it's only $4.99, and usually they cost anywhere, I want to say from $13.99 to $19.99. Okay, I'll send you some. Probably even send you some of whatever I get when the clout comes in. I'll send you some next couple weeks. I don't know if he does sample packs. I think people have asked him that before. And I can't remember what he said. I don't believe so. Like, he'll put like samples in like kits and stuff, but like he doesn't sell samples, I think is what, if I remember right. But he's pretty decent, and I don't know, like, he does a lot of TikToks, so he even shows how to, like, the best way to use the alien putty with ABs. Yeah. If you want, I don't know if I don't have access, but I can always send you the link if you want. I know that was going to be the weekend, and it's a nice way to kind of support Chris too, considering that someone else is trying to like jack his you know, his creation, which is, you know, yeah. I'll send it when I get off of here. I'll send you the link on Messenger. Yeah. And I'll probably even try to put it in like the chat when this is done, so that like if anybody else happens to listen to this after the live is over, they can also go there if they choose. All right. Well, I think you know, we can shut it down. I guess, and call it a live. I tried it. I don't mind it. I just have to figure out how to get the camera to flip correctly, which everything's a work in progress. So, you know, that is life. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and, you know, hanging with me for my first live. I do appreciate you all so very much. You guys warm my heart and make this gal who doesn't always have the best, you know, attitude. I don't want to say attitude, but you know, when I'm feeling down, you guys really help raise me up, and I appreciate you. So, you guys are amazing, and have a great rest of the weekend, and I hope to chat with y'all again soon.